Om Bhurбhuvasvaham Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayanthan. So salam everyone. So let's speak about our beloved Swami Sri Sathya Sai. And so I continue my videos based on my 3 books, the title of the book is Sathya Sai Baba, Supernatural Experience and Divine Transformation, volume number 1, 2, and 3. And today we speak about chapter number 13. It's actually a 3rd volume of my book. And so I published this book, and it's in a free domain. You can download it for free, and the link will be next to this video. And why I wrote and published this book? Because I was a Sathya Sai translator for the Russian-speaking groups back in 90s, and that's just why I share with my personal experiences and sweet memories, of course. And this chapter number 13 is dedicated, actually the title, it goes like Unity of All Religions, Miracles of Jesus and Krishna. Okay, I think that very important aspect of Sathya Sai philosophy and the message, obviously, that was oneness and integrity of all religious traditions. Well, Sathya Sai himself was born into a Hindu family, and according to my information, it was more or less kind of Kshatriya caste, though it's very questionable, as I know, and we speak about quite often about caste system for the Hindu society, but it's not easy question, because sometimes, like if somebody belongs to the Brahmin family, so that's priestly caste, that's more or less obvious. But then it's if it is outside of Brahmin caste, outside of the priestly family, that's much more uneasy question. But again, normally Indian devotees, they told me so many times that actually Sathya Sai was born more or less to the Kshatriya caste. In this caste has united like warriors and politicians since ancient time. And of course, however, one should not think that the family and relatives of Sathya Sai Baba were warriors or politicians. Of course, not at all. They actually, in the modern Hindu society, in the modern Indian social system, people can belong to any caste, and doesn't matter. It's sometimes not connected with the social position and even financial level of the family. First of all, let's remember that there are many religions in India. Hindu, then Christians, Muslims, Parsi, then Jain, Sikh tradition, Baha'i tradition, Buddhist tradition. So many religions, there are many religions, and caste system, that's only about Hindu religion. So it means if any Indian belongs to the Christian, Sikh, Jain, or Muslim community, then no caste system at all. And of course, in the modern India, belonging to a caste means a family tradition. It's like more about family tradition than it's less connected. Actually, it's not connected at all with financial well-being or social position in the society. And people from, traditionally speaking, upper classes can be very poor in India, and people from lower castes can be successful and rich. So it's like, again, much more complicated for the modern society. And of course, the philosophy of Sathya Sai Baba goes beyond the Hindu religion, and that's actually very important. When we speak about Sathya Sai as physical form, of course, we have to say that he was born for the certain parents, okay, in a Puttaparthi village, and then we can attach him to the caste or religion. But when we speak about Sai consciousness, Shirdi Sai, Sathya Sai, Prema Sai, then it is impossible to say that this is certain religion. It's like the source of all religions, better to say. But of course, in the modern world and on this physical plan, anyway, for example, Jesus was born for the Jewish, Jesus the Christ, okay, for the Jewish parents. And Krishna was born for the Hindu parents. It's like always some background, historical, cultural background is there. But the message of all that huge avatars always universal. And of course, I remember, and actually all of us, we know that so philosophy and teaching of Sathya Sai was always about different aspects from different holy scriptures. Of course, mostly he was like, giving his lectures, so-called divine discourses, and analyzing Vedic philosophy, okay, Bhagavad Gita or Upanishads. But also we have a huge number of his lectures dedicated to the Jesus life and Jesus philosophy. And of course we have maybe less number of lectures, but still we have about, for example, Buddhist philosophy and Buddhist message. And we can see that Sathya Sai ashram in Prashanti Nilayam, so Puttaparthi village, and now it's not village, by the way, it's already town, which is capital of Sathya Sai district. We're all we're very happy about it, of course, and that's I believe quite natural, because Puttaparthi is growing. It's not village, it's a town, and pretty soon I believe it will be a huge city, by the way, according to the Sathya Sai predictions. And when we just observe the life of the ashram, even now, number of years after Sathya Sai passed away, so actually, Christmas of Jesus the Christ, or birthday of Buddha, or Jewish New Year, or Chinese New Year, and of course all Vedic major festivals like Shivaratri or Guru Purnima or other festivals as well, celebrated in the ashram. So that's really place, Sathya Sai ashram and Puttaparthi is something like place of integrity, place of oneness, and that's very important, that Sathya Sai Baba never asked his devotees to change their religion. That's very important, actually. I myself, as the personal practice of meditation, I practice and teach people Kriya Yoga meditation. Kriya Yoga is the same. Like when anybody just starts practicing or learning Kriya Yoga meditation, you don't need to change your religion. You can be Hindu, Muslim, Christian, Buddhist. You can just practice meditation or Bija Mantra tradition. No question, to change your own religion. And Sathya Sai was very clear about this point. And I remember that during different interviews, it was very easy for him to bless Christian people to practice Christian prayer, Muslim devotees to practice Muslim prayer, and sometimes just his spiritual instruction was exactly, you don't need to practice mantras, you don't need to do this and that. You can go deeper into your religion. And I think it's really important because, well, I do believe into reincarnation. So let's just imagine, I myself as soul reincarnating, and the question is whom I was, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 5, 10 lives before this one. Yeah, it is possible that I was Hindu, Buddhist, Muslim, Christian, Jewish, whatever, And if Lord God let me incarnate this time in a Christian family, so because I was born in Moscow in Russia for the Christian parents, so it means some divine plan is behind this, and it means that I have to complete this divine task. This is the question of my personal evolution. So at the same, like with other people, of course, many Indian devotees, better to say, they are Hindu, though not always. Some even Indian devotees can be Sikhi, Jain, Parsi, Muslim, Christians, that's also and I think that's a beautiful teaching and beautiful message that we don't need actually to change our religion, because all religions, they have the same goal, the same idea. The idea is to contemplate and finally to realize God in our heart. So it means that's universal message of Sathya Sai. And of course, I believe that especially for the modern society, it's very important. If we practice this kind of religion, that kind of religion, we have to respect all other religions, because if somebody practice his or her religion and deny other spiritual traditions, that's absurd. It's totally wrong. So it means we can practice something, but we have to respect all religions and understand that all religions equal in front of God. And of course, 21st century is the time of synthesis. And it means, okay, I'm Christian, I study Bible seriously, but I'm quite an expert in Vedic and even Buddhist tradition. So that's amazing. I really appreciate and enjoy all that, ancient Vedic scriptures, especially Srimad Bhagavatam or Brahma Sutra or Viveka Chudamani, all that ancient Vedic scriptures. No, this is time of synthesis. So it means even if somebody born for certain family tradition, we have to follow that. It's good and it's proper. But why not to be open and study scriptures of all different religions? And that's the space, that's the vibration of our beloved Swami Sri Sathya Sai. God bless you. Of course, I invite you to read my books, 3 volumes on Sathya Sai, links next to the video. And of course, my new book about Prema Sai, because we are not just approaching, but already enjoying this era of Prema Sai. Sai Ram.
Om Bhurбhuvassuham Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayantam